Now, there, there are many reasons why. These are some of the reasons why in Ayurveda uses the term dosha. Okay, how first of all, they are the cause of pathology, of disease. When we study that, you'll see very clearly Charaka, the origin of Charaka Samhita. He explains clearly that is the case in Sutra 57 in the first chapter, in the first section. So number two, the doshas, they have a difficult job because the doshas are managing the anatomy and the physiology, and they never get a rest. They're working from the moment you're born, actually even before you're born. They start working during the pregnancy, when the baby is still in the mother's abdomen, and they have to work until we die. So it's a very demanding job. So if you're working, all the time without any rest, then there's a higher possibility that you're going to make some kind of a mistake. Yeah. So number three, the doshas are directly affected by our lifestyle and our habits. You see, so we can definitely create more strain and stress for the doshas by not exercising, by eating too much, smoking, drinking, etc. Number four, the doshas are influenced by the movement of time, day and night, seasons, age, all of which they influence. Yeah. So the doshas and time are very, very closely linked. In fact, that's how we understand time. And number five, the doshas are influenced by the environment. So that means if it's very cold outside, if it's very hot, if it's very windy, whatever the situation is, the doshas are going to be influenced by that. So the environment has a strong implication on the dosha. The last point, number six, is that the doshas are influenced also by the mind. So if we're happy, sad, if we're excited, if we're depressed, then the doshas are going to be influenced by all of that. So that's something to keep in mind, yeah, that we will study in depth later. So the Ayurvedic Tri-Dosha theory and anatomy and physiology is based on the concept of functioning. Yeah. How modern anatomy and physiology is more based on the location of things. Yeah. So the concept here is quite important. We're going to look at this a little bit, yeah, because it's an important idea. We have two forms of medicine here in this column. We have a form of medicine. We have Ayurvedic medicine. We have modern medicine, which is sometimes called allopathic medicine. And the primary concept in Ayurveda is that of function. The primary concept in modern medicine is that of location. So what this creates a certain mindset, and Ayurveda tends to look at the body as a network of systems because it's looking through a functional model. And modern medicine tends to look at individual structures first and then only later look at systems. So it's not that Ayurveda doesn't look at individual structures. We're just talking about primary concepts of these systems of medicine, and what those primary concepts create are actually deep-rooted concepts. And if we look at the functional model of traditional medicines, in this case Ayurveda, we're looking at networks of systems, and that results in actually looking at interrelations. So we're very much concerned with Tri-Dosha theory of looking at interrelationships between the doshas, between the systems, and then how those affect individual structures. Whereas modern medicine is more concerned with looking at location, individual structures, and what that results in is the tendency to separate and look at separate forms, whether they're on a cellular level, whether they're genome, whether they're DNA, whether they're the liver, et cetera, et cetera. So this is a fundamental result, we can say, of embracing and using the Tri-Dosha theory. Basically, we have delegated 3 managers to control all functions of the body. Why have we done that? The Ayurvedic rishis did that because they view the body, health and disease, the body, through a functional model. And if you have function, if you view the body functionally, then you need managers to control those functions. And that's what the Tri-Dosha are. That's what Vata, Pitta, and Kapha do.